everyone, welcome to our new channel. My name is Akash.
Hello everyone, my name is Remo and welcome to our new video.
We are currently on our way to Gallen Altenrhein Airport. We're normally based in Zurich, where we will take a look at a new airplane, the Diamond DA50 RG.
So we just arrived here at Gallen Altenrhein, and behind me, admired by many, flown by few, the brand new DA50 RG, and next to me Fabio, which will tell us a little bit more about the DA50, and he will also take us up in the air with this brand new aircraft.
Yeah.
So Fabio,
Well, pleasure having you here today.
Thank you very much.
In St. Gallen. I'm brought a DA50 for you. I'm Fabio. I'm with Diamond for 6 years already now. Been a internal test pilot within the flight operations department.
cool.
Mainly for demo flights, delivery flights, also flight training, basically.
Perfect.
And I will show you around the DA50, of course.
Perfect, thank you very much. So let's go up.
Right, whenever you feel ready, stay on brakes for 2-3 seconds, please. Keep the power in 100%.
Okay.
And then we just release and go.
100%, check,
Stable, good
release.
to go. Airspeed alive. Times. And rotate. Alright, yeah, keep it at 79 knots. That was a bit down. That's 79. And we have a positive rate of climb. I'm gonna put the gear up. So you can just follow the flight director now.
Okay. Have to reduce the power?
Yeah, I can reduce it now back to 90% exactly.
Okay.
Maximum continues.
90%.
Up, and we have passed safe altitude. Speed is good. We can put the flaps up, please. Thank you. Perfect. 3,000 feet. So what we can see now, we are flying at 75% power.
Yep.
At around 12.5 gallons per hour. Which is more, well, economy cruise basically. Gives you a nice distance to speed ratio. If you want to push it, of course, you can go all the way up to 90 or 85. Yep, 85 knots, 85%, 14.5 gallons. Decrease your range, of course, but this would really give you 185 knots at high altitudes. Yeah. I personally tend to fly most of the time 75.
Yes, I do it the same.
If you wanna go for a long range cruise, you could go all the way back to 50, which is around 8 gallons an hour. Yep. So it requires a little bit of left rudder now. So use the electric rudder trap.
This rod is very sensitive.
Yep, you can adjust the tension here a bit if you want.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Ah, there we go. Perfect.
Oh wow.
Ah,
That's comfy.
you can really get. Yeah, that's a nice feature. What's also standard now on all the new Diamonds is we got an ESP system and the USP system. So that's an electronic stability protection program, and which means basically it protects you from excessive bank angle and excessive pitch.
Yep.
We can try it out, so we can see the system is active now.
Yes.
Just going to disable the flight director. And when you pull it over, you can do a right turn if you want, 45 degrees. You will see that the system is actually trying to push you back to 30. Yeah, prevent you
just
from
go?
Yeah, sure, no problem. It's good. Nose up a bit and 45 degrees. And you can feel there's a slight force trying to push you back.
Yeah.
You can overpower it, of course,
Yeah.
or you just push and hold the disconnect button,
Yeah.
and then it's disconnected. So it uses the original autopilot servos.
It's so much space in here.
Yep, it's comfy.
I'm 187 centimeters.
Right.
So it's just really great for doing long trips.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the gear, concerning the gear, you see the retraction or the lowering or extending the speed is up to 161 knots. So that's pretty much our speed brake. You can put it down anytime.
Yeah.
Yep, we try, no worries. Look, we can go back to idle power, simulating an approach, no worries. Yep, we can go back flight idle. maintain altitude, and you can put the gear down. So gear is extending.
Because it's on idle, it's making this noise now.
Exactly, yep. Just the gear. So gear is down, 3 greens. And this really helps you. See, within a couple of seconds you're bleeding off 30 to 40 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay. Increase the power again, we can put it back into a clean configuration. How do you like it? What's your impression?
It's just, I feel like home. It's all very, you can compare it very much with the DA40.
Right.
Just more power, a lot of more space, which I like personally very much, and some new features.
Right.
And I think the ability to fly in icing conditions.
Absolutely.
And having oxygen.
Yep, oxygen bottle is installed in the tail section of the aircraft.
That would be very great. And also the ability to fly to, how much you said?
20,000
feet. Which will help us in Switzerland to cross the mountains
Absolutely,
in IMC conditions.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's very great.
So this would be a typical cruise configuration now. 75%, 12.5 gallons per hour. We're quite low at the moment, 145 knots true.
Yeah.
But of course, being up there at 12,000 feet, you will see around 170, 175 easily.
I thought the visibility will be less because you have not this canopy we have on the DA40, but it's also nice to, if you do a scenic flight, you have quite a nice view.
It's just really, you get used to it. Of course, it's going to be a bit decreased with the pedal, and of course these two main struts here.
But here, the visibility is great.
Outside is really nice, Some big windows. Well, we can already start reducing, bring the power back.
42 or?
40% is fine, 40 is good. And yeah, let's start to descend now, make a left turn along the highway here. Or you can even bring it back all the way to flight idle now. Don't worry, we'll get a gear warning now. But it just helps us to reduce the speed a bit more. Okay, we have passed 131, we can set the flaps to takeoff position, stage 1. And put the gear down. We're now starting to make a right turn here on the left base.
Looks very steep from this position.
No worries at all.
But I think the gear helps.
Yep. Gears down, 3 greens.
Yes.
I'm going to open up the cowl flaps now. Oh, sorry, they're open. Yep, thank you, perfect. And we can put the flaps to full. So we got the landing checklist completed. Oscar Victor, Tango Whiskey, showing left base, runway 20.
Tango Whiskey, wind 250 degrees, 8 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28, Tango Whiskey. Right, so 75 knots minimum, please. That looks good now. Wind is coming 9 knots from the left.
Yes, 11 from the front.
Right. Back to idle, pull it back. Alright. Here we are.
I didn't expect the landing because you're sitting higher. Normally it's going longer.
Really nice.
We are back on ground, safe. A lot of wind, as you have seen landing, a lot of crosswind and also a lot of headwind. So I hope you can hear us well. Yes. How was it for you in the back?
Well, it was very comfortable. There's a lot of space. It's a 5-seater, but it's a true 4-seater. There's a lot of space. We were 2 people in the back, 2 people in the front, but there was no space problems at all. Really comfortable. The view outside, no problem. I don't see a lot of the front from the back, but that's
neither
fine.
me. So it's very. You can't compare it as for the view in the front due to the different structure we have with the front window, and also due to the bigger engine. You can't see so much but
Yeah.
you can see a lot of, if you're looking outside on the left or to the right, the flying was just amazing, a lot of power. You have to fight to keep up this 66 knots for climb, for best climb. So very powerful, but at the same time you're feeling like at home. It's just every button is there, you accept it, the G1000 is the same, and it flies the same as it looks, just amazing aircraft, and it's so big. Seeing us standing in front, we are 187,
185,
185, and it's just a big aircraft. You see that the tail is more than 50 meters high, so yes, you feel you're in a great aircraft, in a big aircraft.
a proper aircraft.
Yes, and the seat position was very high, so you feel like a little bit up, like riding an SUV.
Yeah, exactly.
Also in the landing, I was not expecting the landing already. I was just touching down and said, oh, I don't know that we are already on the ground.
Yeah, it was fine. It was quite cool. Very quick.
Yes.
Yeah, we were basically 140 or more all the time, except when we did air brake, which basically means gear down in this aircraft, which brings you down to 110 knots very quickly, where you could extend the flaps. So if you need to reduce speed quickly, that's your speed brake.
So
Yeah.
if we have 1.2 millions left, it is 1.2, they told us. For next year.
Currently 950,000 euros, 1.2 in the next year. So if we manage to win
No.
the lottery,
No argument against this.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
If you have the money, just go for it. And
Lead time for an order, what they
Yeah.
told us, is about 3/4 of a year, 9 months. But for the other aircraft as well, if you were to order a DA40, that would be the lead time as well.
we had a nice discussions with the guys from Diamond, talking about why should I buy the DA50, why should I buy a DA42 or a DA62, because prices are very similar.
Yeah, indeed.
Even operations cost, they told us in the DA42 it's lower than on the DA50.
That was maintenance. Maintenance cost. Yeah.
And they just told us, if you see it, you will love it, and then you will buy it. If you don't like to fly multi-engine, this is the perfect aircraft. If you like to fly multi-engine, they told us in this case you should prefer going for a DA62,
Yeah.
because you have 2 engines, you have a little bit more space as well. But for my personal taste, because I'm not flying multi-engine so far, it's just the best aircraft you can get. You have the most space in it for single engine piston. In this class, in this price range, you have a lot of power. You are fully equipped with oxygen, with
TKS, anti-ice.
So all you need, or more you need, for flying private along Europe or any else you
Or
want
further,
to go.
even, yeah. Don't see anything hindering you from doing that. Yeah.
And we are not paid by Diamond. We
Yeah.
are just loving the aircraft.
We would love to be paid by Diamond. Diamond, if you're seeing this.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but
thank you also for Diamond that we had the opportunity to fly this and see this aircraft. It's the first time actually this aircraft is in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And we took this opportunity, and yes, hope to can show you more soon.